In this video, I'm surviving another 100 days leading up to day 1500 in this Bedrock hardcore world. I build up tons of farms, find the rarest items, and take on the Warden for the very first time. Oh my gosh! However, before we do all of that, we need to mine 50,000 endstone blocks in the end dimension here, because we do that at the start of every single episode to ensure that I make good progress on mining this entire thing out. 50,000 endstone blocks is like 30 shulker boxes, so yeah, this is probably going to take a while. That's 10k mined, that's 20k mined, that's 30, 40, and 50,000 mined. Wow, that was actually really long. That literally took 5 hours, but now with all 30 shulker boxes of endstone that I've gathered, I'm gonna bring it all home and place all of it on this massive wall surrounding my base. Currently, this wall is at Y194, now it's at Y199, 207, 210, 220, and with all of the endstone placed in, this wall is now at Y226. I believe height limit is Y320, so I may as well just extend the wall up to there in the coming episodes, and then I'll start decorating this thing properly. With that done, it's time to continue our quest. But Smurf, what quest do you mean? Well, the quest that we started in the last episode, which you totally watched, right? Basically, I'm on a quest to get a full shulker box of every single maxed enchanted piece of gear. In the last episode, I got a villager for every enchant I would need, and I also sorted out a shulker box of every single piece of diamond gear. But I don't want all of this stuff to be diamonds. I of course want it to be netherite, the best type of gear in the game. As you can see in my inventory, this is all the netherite I have to my name right now, which I thought would be a great start, but honestly, it's just a dent in the amount that I need. According to my calculations, it looks like I'm gonna need around about 14 more stacks of ancient debris. So let's head into the nether, go to Y15, and start strip mining. I thought about using beds or TNT, but considering I only need 14 stacks, I feel like using a pickaxe should be fine. Oh, hello, first piece of ancient debris has now been found, only 895 to go. That's the first stack, that's 100, 2 stacks, and that is 3 stacks. This has taken absolutely forever, and we're nowhere near our goal. But we are now on day 1450, so I think this is gonna have to be another project that gets continued over quite a few different episodes. For the rest of these 100 days, I'm gonna have a huge focus on the underground section of the starter base. As you guys know, soon I will begin work on my mega base, but before I allow myself to do that, I'm making sure that I finish absolutely everything in this starter base area. One big part of this starter base is the underground section here. However, as you can see, there is a big empty room here, and also a bunch of ceilings that still need to be decorated. So before day 1500, I want to fill up this entire room with a bunch of mini farms and contraptions that I'll need, as well as finishing off the ceilings, which I'll do first. As you can see in the center section, the ceilings are fully completed, but in all 4 of these corner sections, I've just got dirt on the top. So it's about time we cover that up. For this I'll need quartz, which I can craft into stairs and blocks. Then I'll need some sand, some gravel, some coal for black dye, as well as some cactus for green dye, and some bones for white dye, so that I can craft all of the colored concrete that I need. Now the last thing I need to do before I start building is place all of this concrete powder down, turn it into regular concrete using water, and mine everything back down again. Now it's ceiling time. First of all, I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of temporary blocks, which I'll make a platform out of right under the ceiling. This will make it so much easier to actually build, and even though I have to place this and break it once I'm done, it should save save a lot of time overall. There we go, and now we can start. First of all, I'm gonna place all of the black concrete in. This is just gonna come across like this. I'll be linking up all of the pillars together to create a nice grid pattern. There we go, and it's a little bit hard to see because I'm standing on this temporary platform, but doing this has created a bunch of mini squares, and in these sections I'm gonna place a bunch of quartz stairs around the edges. Then I can place the lime concrete in the middle to give some nice color to the build, and in these two wide sections here I'll just place some regular quartz blocks. And there we go, look at that. This ceiling looks a whole lot more polished now for sure. Now let's just break this temporary platform. Hey, doesn't that look so much cleaner? Oh my gosh, I should have done this months ago. But yeah, now this room is perfect for a bunch of mini farms. However, before I build those, I need to repeat that ceiling design in all 3 other rooms as well. So I'm gonna put my best foot forward and get to work. All done, so now we can build these mini farms. Starting off with sugarcane. I do have a sugarcane farm above ground, but it is manual, and I do not like that. So let's get all of the materials I need to build a pretty small but automatic sugarcane farm. I'll need cobblestone slabs, glass, barrels, cobblestone stairs, hoppers, redstone torches, redstone dust, levers, pistons, dispensers, and last but not least, some mud. That is everything I need. It was all in my storage, which was nice. So now let's build this. There we go, all done. As you can see, it's extremely simple, but it uses bone meal and yeah, basically automates the entire process for me. So let me grab a whole bunch of bones, as well as all my bone meal and my bone blocks. Now we can craft all of it into bone meal and put it into the farm. Welp, that's the dispenser, the hopper, and the barrel going into the hopper fully filled up. I didn't realize I had this much bone meal. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to grab another hopper and craft another barrel so that we can extend this input system. Now we can fit all of the bone meal in there. And with that done, we can just turn on the farm using this lever, and as you can see, the sugarcane grows up super fast. Oh wait, hang on a minute. That cobblestone block should not be there, so let me just break that really quick if I can get to it. Whoopsie daisies. Now the sugarcane should grow 3 tall and be way more efficient. But yeah, as you can see, this barrel is just getting filled up with sugarcane super fast, which is perfect. Next time I need to craft more firework rockets, I won't have to go to my manual sugarcane farm. Instead, I can just AFK for like a minute at this thing. Perfect. The next mini farm that I need is bamboo, because as you guys know, I'm trying to get a full shulker box of every single maxed piece of gear, which involves buying a lot of enchanted books from these guys, which costs emeralds. But how am I going to get those emeralds? I'm going to trade sticks to Fletcher villagers, and I don't want to have to keep chopping wood to get sticks, so this bamboo farm should be way more efficient. Once again, let's collect the materials. Alright, this should be everything. This is a very simple design, so shout out to my boy Slack Lizard for designing it. And yeah, I'm going to build this one along here, right next to the sugarcane. Boom, done. As you can see, once again, very simple, but this one is a bit larger than the sugarcane because it doesn't use bone meal. I figured it didn't need to, as this will literally just be on permanently as I'm at my base, and I also don't need bamboo as much as I need sugarcane. There is one issue with this though, the bamboo does not appear to be growing, and I think I know how to resolve it. Let me grab some torches, and bada bing, bada bong. Yep. There we go. Although I have just realized I forgot one more thing. I was just building the farm by eye because I've built it before in a different survival series, but I completely forgot about one thing, which I obviously couldn't see by eye, and that is going to be to place some redstone dust on these blocks here. And now this thing should work. Once the bamboo grows up, the pistons push it forward, falling into these hoppers into my chest. If it goes too forward past the hoppers, it'll land in this water and then get pushed back. It's pretty simple. As you can see, I've got over 30 bamboo already, and with both of those farms done, there's one more thing to build here, which is going to be a super smelter. I can't believe I'm almost 1500 days in this world without one. Smelting stuff in large quantities is super annoying, so it's better late than never. As always, here are the materials. And that is everything collected. I'm pleasantly surprised that for literally all the materials for all 3 builds today, I've had everything just in my storage system already. Anyway, yeah, now it's time to build this super smelter, and I think I'm gonna build it here. First of all, I'm gonna place my output chest down with some glass on top, then with blocks on top of that glass, and also a nice big pillar right next to it. Next, I'm gonna place 8 hoppers going into this chest because that's how many furnaces we're gonna have. The furnaces will just be placed right on top of them like that, and I'll also have hoppers running into the back of these as well. And on top, of course, this is for the output, this is for the input, and this is for the fuel. Now I'm gonna build the input system, so let me place some blocks like that. Then I can extend these by 1 and break these temporary blocks. These stone bricks right here will stop the rails and push them back again this way. Then I'll do the same on the other side. Now I'm going to place a powered rail here with rails on top of all of these hoppers. Then a powered rail will go on the last one here as well, and I'll go ahead and do the same thing on this row. Rails can be a little bit finicky sometimes because they start connecting with each other, so this may take a little bit of trial and error to get perfectly right. Okay, there we go. That took forever to fix, but I've now got the rails placed in correctly. Next, I'm going to place a couple of redstone torches there to power the rails. Then I can add an on and off switch for this thing. Now, if I place a hopper with some chests here, this is going to be my fuel inputs. Then last but not least, if I place my minecart chests right here, all of the items will flow along the top and the fuel will flow along these hoppers at the back. Now I can smelt an entire inventory of items just with 1 click. There we go. So let's test this out. Let's get a bunch of raw iron and a bunch of fuel. I can put the unsmelted items here and the fuel in here. The lever gets flicked and bam. All of the furnaces should light up. They didn't that time because I had a bunch of rails in the way of the iron actually getting into the furnace. But yeah, this thing is incredibly simple and should save an absolutely metric ton of time in the future. And look at that, all of the smelted iron is filling up. Nice. With that done, I think this entire underground section of my starter base is completed. We have sugarcane farms, bamboo farms, super smelters, a massive main storage system, a cactus farm that goes all the way down to Bedrock, an iron farm, and last but not least, a villager trading hall. In the next episode, I will completely finish my starter base area by completely polishing this above ground section and adding lots of roads and pathways. It's gonna be amazing, but for now, it's time for war. I have never killed a warden in Minecraft, so I think it only seems right to do it in my hardcore world. What could possibly go wrong? First of all, I need to fly to the nearest ancient city. Well, according to Chunk Base, there should be one underneath us right here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really scared of this warden. Like I said, I've absolutely never fought one. In fact, I've barely ever gone into the ancient cities, just because they, you know, really intimidate me. Oh my god. I was starting to get worried because we were really low down, but yes, this is in fact an ancient city. I've got Fulbright on, so it definitely makes this easier. Now we just need to find a warden. Come on, wardeny boy. Oh my god, what on earth? Why have I got blackness? I forgot to mention that I barely understand how these things work. Ancient cities really confuse me. I did bring some wool because I heard that that's useful. I think it like doesn't activate those sensor thingies. Maybe you guys could educate me in the comment section down below. In fact, fact, maybe I do need to activate the sensors if I want a warden to spawn. Yeah, probably. How do I activate it, I wonder? Do I just kind of like make a big noise around it? Or do I step on it? Oh my gosh. I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't want to lose my 1500 day hardcore world here. Do I need to place some blocks around about the place? I don't know. Wow, look at these candles. I may as well take some of these while I'm here. Oh, blackness again. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. I heard something then. I don't know if that was a warden though. That is definitely a warden. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see him. Alright, here we go. What could possibly go wrong? I've got my chest plate on. Let's start doing some damage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. No way, no way, no way. Totem has popped. He's running. Oh my god, wait, no. I need more totems. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I don't know where to go. I have no totem. Okay, let's just try and block myself in. Get my ender chest so I can access my totem box. This is the first totem I've popped in a while. Damn. Okay, let's just get a bunch out. So I have loads in my inventory if I want to quickly reload. Let's turn hitboxes on and let's try and locate this guy. Come on, Warden, where did you go? I seem to just have unlimited darkness, which is really not helping at all. Whoa! I just got hit. What? Okay, I see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Let's get more totems in the hotbar. This is so sketchy. Alright, let's try and get some more hits on you. Totems in hand. Oh my god. Jeez, all my totems are going. Yo! What's good? Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm getting quite a lot of damage on him. Oh. Wait, this strategy's actually working. Under the tunnel. Oh my god. Totem popped. Okay, totem restocked. We seem to be making some good progress, to be fair. Okay, I need to be careful here. All my totems are going. GG. That was so insane. I totally popped like 17 totems then, but it's fine. We killed the warden and it didn't even drop anything. Oh my gosh. I got extremely close to losing my 1500 day hardcore world then. Oh jeez. I had a full shulker box of totems at the start of this, so I literally lost 12. Damn. Welp, now that we're in this ancient city, I feel like I should go around looting all the chests. I currently don't have any armor trims on my armor, so if I could get the silence armor trim, which is the rarest, is that another warden? I forgot they respawned. Oh, for God's sake. Let me just dig into the wall and I'll try and fly away. But yeah, as I was saying, because this is such a massive place and there's so much loot everywhere, I want to see if I can get a silence armor trim, because then I can duplicate them and put them on all of my gear. I do know that it's super rare, so I've got my fingers crossed. Whoa! 2 knot chapels in a chest. Holy monkey, that is absolutely nuts. Woo! Diamonds. That's what we're really here for. What? How do I even react to this? I have no idea. 4 enchanted god apples in a single chest? Are you kidding me? I didn't even know that was possible. Yo, someone watching this, send that to one of those Minecraft Clips channels. I want to get in there. 4 god apples in a single chest is madness. Anyway, yeah, this is like Ancient City number 4, and I still haven't found a silence armor trim. Luckily, I've been able to avoid all danger just by flying away as soon as I loot the chests, but yeah, it's been a good few hours of searching different ancient cities, and still, no silence armor trims. I'm not quitting until I get it. Well, unless I hit day 1500 first. I don't know. Yo! Oh my god. Oh. I'm in shock right now. Jesus. I've been at this for like 10 hours and I've finally got the silence armor trim. Oh my god, this feels so surreal. I believe I've been to about 14 or 15 ancient cities and I was starting to really lose hope, but with 2 days left before we hit day 1500, I've finally got the silence armor trim. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to try and get back home as soon as possible because as you can see in the top left of my screen, I am currently 25,000 blocks away from home. I have been mining a bunch bunch of the diamond ore I found along the way, so I'm hoping I'll have enough to duplicate all of the armor trims. Ah, home sweet home. That took quite a while to get back, but here I am. Let's head into the underground section of my base, admire my new silence armor trim, place down the shulker boxes of all the stuff I collected in the ancient city, so that I can collect all of the diamond ores that I picked up. Now I can place all of them down and fortune them up. Also, I somehow got 13 god apples from all of those ancient cities, which is honestly so insane. Anyway, yeah, now with all of these diamonds, as well as a bunch of deep slates, I can duplicate as many silence trims as I want. Now, how many do I need? Well, I think I need 6. 4 for my armor, 1 left over, and 1 for something I'll show you guys in a second. So let me just do that real quick, and I have a ton of diamonds left over. Nice. Now I can take all of my armor off, get some iron and some planks, so that I can make a smithing table. Now, the moment of truth. Hello? I need an ingot or a crystal as well. Blimey, this stuff is expensive. Okay, well, more iron it is. And bada bing, bong. Oh yeah, baby. I am completely dripped out now. Look at that. I think this might be the first time I've ever got armor trims in Minecraft. Let's keep one of our remaining silence trims in this special chest here with the rest of my netherite. And on the 6th and final trim, I'm gonna rename it to minimum wage, just like that. And now I can go ahead and add it onto the wall of items. If you guys haven't seen what this is the wall of items, and if you want to be on this, all you have to do is become a channel member and then comment down below the desired item that you want. I will then get it in this hardcore world and rename it to your YouTube name. So far we've got Noah Z asking to be a golden apple and minimum wage asking to be a silence armor trim. The funny thing is that he actually asked this as I was already in ancient cities looking for one, which is a funny coincidence because he probably chose that item to make it really annoying for me to get, but yeah, I was already getting it. So yeah, like I say, become a channel member and comment the item that you want to be down below and I'll put you on this wall. But yeah, as the sun sets on this world, that was 1500 days in Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore. Once again, we've done so much in today's episode and I have some absolutely insane stuff coming up. So to make sure you don't miss any of that, subscribe to the channel and yeah, see ya.